What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon GO, and it is currently 12 a.m., which means the Team Go Rocket takeover has begun, and Ree apparently is going to be talking to us on this one. I'm just going to power through this because honestly, I just want to do this as quickly as possible. So for the first page, we have to defeat 6 Team Go Rocket grunts, catch 4 Shadow Pokemon, and purify 2 of those Shadow Pokemon. Very easy. Let's see how good it is in terms of rockets. All right, there's at least 2 or 3 around us, and I'm sure there's going to be a ton more later. And honestly, this research is so easy that we're already done with it. Let's claim our rewards of 10 Hyper Potions. We're gonna get ourselves some Pokeballs, and of course we're gonna get some Pineapple Berries. And these rewards will be Great Balls. We're also gonna get ourselves the Rocket Radar. Love that. For page 204, we have to defeat each of the leaders, which is gonna be kind of difficult because they don't spawn until 6 a.m. But luckily, there is a balloon in the sky, and I'd love to know who's in it because we have brand new shiny Shadow Pokemon. So who do we got in here? We have Arlo. Oh, I was hoping we wouldn't because he has Mawile, which is a repeat one that I already have. But Sierra has Sableye, which looks amazing, and Cliff has Machop, which is also amazing. So I'm definitely looking forward to fighting them, but let's beat up Arlo real quick. We've now smacked Arlo around a little bit. Let's see if he gives us a shiny Shadow. That'd be cool, but we don't get one, and I have no idea if this will be a good one. 331, I have no clue, to be honest with you. Let's see what a 331 gives us. It is a, okay, 1222. And now we have to wait until 6 a.m. for the rest of the leaders, so I'll see you in the morning. Okay, so it's not the next day, as you can clearly tell. It's still very late, but for some reason I got another balloon, so we got Clifford, and Clifford didn't have a shiny Shadow, one of these Machops, unfortunately. That would have been amazing. Just a few hours later, the sun is up, and we got really lucky with our balloons. Sierra showed up. Sadly, it wasn't a shiny Shadow Sableye, but apparently they accidentally didn't turn those on until just recently. I want to say it's been like maybe 30-something minutes since they just made them go live. So that's great, about 12 plus hours of no shiny Shadows, but better late than never. But we did complete this step, so let's get all of our XP, which is fantastic, and we're gonna get our Super Rocket Radar so we can finally get Giovanni. So there's the 1,000 Dust, we're gonna get the Super Rocket Radar, and we also got ourselves 2,500 XP. So for page 3 or 4, we gotta find Giovanni, we gotta beat him. It's all the same stuff that we have to do before. So let's equip the Super Rocket Radar real quick. There it is, there we go. And now we're gonna click on it and see if we can find any of them nearby. I'm sure there's a ton of them. Yeah, there's quite a few of them over there. So we're gonna go over in that direction.
Many hours later.
So it took me a little while to find him, but here we go. We've got Giovanni, but this isn't my first Giovanni I've seen. This is like the 6th or 7th one, but there's a specific reason why I wanted to find this guy specifically. That's because I want to try to take him down with a full team of nothing but Smeargle, and I think I can do it with his specific team. And here we go. Hopefully we can pull it off. I'm really hoping. I've done a few attempts. I'm not gonna say this is my first attempt, but we got really close one time, like really, really close. So I'm feeling it on this one. Come on, switch out immediately into this one. This guy's got Leaf Tornado. What we're trying to do is we're trying to lower the attack of the Persian, hopefully twice. We might get lucky and be able to do it a 3rd time, but I highly doubt it, but I'm just really hoping. Plus we're trying to get shields, and these things get rid of shields fast. There we go. That's what I want right there. I wanted that to go away. Now we just got to get at least one more. Hopefully we can do that because I've been able to do it twice once. Got to just get lucky with the die on that one. You know, it's all rolling and hoping, but it's happened twice. Oh my God, that's perfect. And we're not going to make it to a 3rd, sadly, but does not matter. Now we're going to wait just a little bit so that I can switch out the Smeargles in case I need to do so, which I'm probably going to need to do so. So we're going to give it a couple more seconds, and we're going to throw in Mr. Sacred Sword here. I got very lucky with this one because Sacred Sword is basically a fighting type body slam, which is really fantastic. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try to chip away at this guy, and hopefully we'll be able to take him down before he does too much damage, but I kinda know that he's gonna do a lot more damage than I want him to. Build up a little bit of energy, and then we're gonna switch out immediately, and I should be good here because this one also has Body Slam. Got very, very lucky with this one. This is also a 98% Smeargle with Body Slam, so what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to take out the Persian and not have this Body Slam one go away, because if this one gets taken out, fortunately the run will be done, and that would be sad because I really want to pull this off, and we're having a good run this time. So the run's going way better, just way better right now. This is actually the first time the Smeargle with Body Slam has made it through. The downside, though, is I'm trying to get out the fighting type one real quick. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to waste a Body Slam, waste a little bit of energy, but that's perfectly fine. It's not a big deal at all. You know, it's kind of what we have to do. But now we can switch into the fighting type one, build up a little bit of energy, and then throw. I'm hoping this works, but I'm not 100% sure it's going to, but we'll see. We might get lucky here, but the Steelix is a very tanky Pokemon. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't believe the run is possible, only because there's no Pokemon here that has a good enough, a slow enough move. What I'm hoping to do is I want to get to the Mewtwo in the back that has Confusion, but sadly, I just don't think it's possible, only because of the Dragon Tails, but we'll see if we can pull it off. Yeah, the Dragon Tail hits too quickly. There's no way we can pull off this run. This is our last battle with Giovanni. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done. I've tried a few times, different ways, it's just not working. It is possible, but under the right circumstances, and it looks like currently it isn't quite possible, but I'm gonna show you how to take out a Mewtwo with a Smeargle, I swear to you. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get rid of his shield, we're gonna take out his Pokemon real quickly, and I will catch up with you when we get to the Mewtwo. Now Mewtwo is coming out, and I'm gonna let the Mewtwo take out my Lucario, because as you can see here, he has a move here. It's Confusion. That is what we wanted, because Confusion is a very, very slow attacking move. So what we're gonna do is switch into Smeargle here, and just keep tapping, and watch this. He's gonna throw the Confusions, but he's not gonna be able to hit me, and this is called stun locking. It's something that I've known about for a very long time, hence why I was trying to build up the team of Smeargles, because as you can see here, I'm just gonna get to body slams before he can actually hit me with the Confusion. So technically, this Smeargle is going to beat the Mewtwo. It cannot be hit. I'm gonna build up too much energy too quickly in order for him to actually be able to defeat me. And this is a hilarious little glitch that you can do with a few Pokemon. I believe you can do it with Raikou, with Volt Switch, that is also a possibility. A Pokemon with Yawn is also a possibility, and a Pokemon with Incinerate, and I'm sure there may be a few other moves that I'm thinking of, or forgetting of right here. But as you can see, this Smeargle is literally able to take out the Mewtwo. There's no worries about it. The only downside is it's going to take a while. So on that note, let's fast forward a little bit. And just like that, Smeargle took down the Mewtwo without taking any damage whatsoever. The reason why the Smeargle was able to take out the Mewtwo without taking any damage at all is because of a few factors. For starters, the Smeargle had Lock On, which is the best fast attack for getting energy for your charge moves. And secondly, it had a charge move that was a 35 cost energy move like Body Slam or Sacred Sword or Leaf Tornado. All these moves are very low energy cost moves, so they build up really quickly. And the other reason is because Mewtwo had Confusion, which is a 4-turn fast move, which takes about 2 seconds for the animation to go all the way through, which means I was able to build up too much energy to throw out the moves before the move could even land on me. And when it comes to rocket battles, when you do that, you don't take any of the damage even if they throw a move. So that's why it was possible. And in the future, I would love to try it again with nothing but Smeargles, but I need to be lucky and get a middle Pokemon that has Incinerate, Gust, Splash, Yawn, anything that takes 4 moves in order for it to attack, because then technically you would be able to beat Giovanni with nothing but Smeargles, but at this current moment, Giovanni doesn't have any Pokemon with those movesets specifically. So sadly, we couldn't do it with this rotation. But it is what it is. Let's claim our Mewtwo right now and see if we get a good one. I highly doubt it after all of that, but there it is, Shadow Mewtwo, and it is a 1492. Also, it's weather boosted. That's pretty exciting, but I don't believe that's very good. But in the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's really good because it is better than any Mewtwo out there except for a Mega one in the future, but boom. We also are guaranteed to get this. You're guaranteed to catch a Shadow Legendary. Excuse me, something in my throat there. And pigeons, good lord. All right, there we go. We got the Mewtwo. Hopefully it is a good one, but we will see. 15 attacks, all I care about. It is not very good. Doesn't matter, though. It is a 9, 8, 14. Whatever, we'll favorite it and eventually max this thing out because this is the best Psychic type in all the game right now. And also don't forget that you can get rid of frustration during this time, and I would highly recommend you do that to all of your Mewtwo's because basically this is a god of a Pokemon. And if you have extra Elite Charge TMs, you might want to give them Side Strike because that is the best moveset for this Pokemon. Awesome. I just realized I should probably explain to you how I got these Smeargles with Lock On and all these really interesting moves. And that's because of this Porygon 2 right here. Now this one has Lock On and Frustration. When it comes down to Smeargle, it'll guaranteed get the Lock On, but when it comes down to the Frustration, it cannot learn that. So whenever you take a snapshot of this Pokemon and get a Smeargle, it gets Lock On, but then it gets just some random move. And sometimes you get some good stuff, and sometimes you get some really, really bad moves. And I just now got a Photo Bomb, so let's see what happens with this Smeargle. We will get Lock On, but we're probably gonna get some weird move. And this one's a 183. I also don't have a hundo Smeargle, so I'd like to get a hundo someday. The Smeargle has been caught. Let's see what it gets. It got Lock On and Grass Knot. Okay, cool. So it does get some random move, but it got Lock On, the best move to get energy. If you enjoyed this video, and I really hope you have, please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we are getting very, very close. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do. And if you want to see even more of my content, you should check out this video right here. But on that note, I hope to see you in the next one.